Here, you can be your best. The best train here. Learn here. Succeed here. Perform here. Win here. Thrive here. Itawamba Community College. The best start here.
Why settle for a checking account that just holds your money? Renaissance Rewards Extra gives you so much more. Like savings at more than 400,000 retailers, 24/7 roadside assistance, a cell phone protection plan worth up to $400, $25 in ATM fee refunds per monthly cycle, and a great interest rate when you meet 3 easy qualifications. Get extra today at rewardsextra.com. Renaissance Bank, understanding you. Member FDIC.
High school seniors, make your plan to join us for Fall Preview Day at Itawamba Community College. Voted the #1 community college in the state 4 years in a row, come see what all ICC has to offer you and your future from faculty members within the program of your interest. Registration is open now for October the 21st and 22nd and November the 4th and 12th. Limited spots are available and they're filling up fast, so sign up today at iccms.edu/preview days. Itawamba Community College, the best start here. Good afternoon and welcome to another edition of the ICC Hour here on Super Talk Mississippi 101.9 FM. I'm Adam Gore, and as always, I greatly appreciate you guys taking time out of your Tuesday afternoon to join us for the show. And as always, the ICC Hour is being presented to you by our friends over at Renaissance Bank.
Ooh, fumble. Let's give her a Renaissance replay. Make the right call with Renaissance and get cell phone protection with Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking. Sign up today.
On this week's show, we'll talk to Coach Scott Milam about the golf team here at ICC and its upcoming fundraising tournament on October the 29th. So if you're a golfer or if you would like to help support the ICC golf team, you'll want to be sure to stick around for that first segment of the show. Then we'll hear from Jake Hartfield about the upcoming fall preview days here at ICC. You know, there's a lot of great information in this segment we're going to have, the second segment of the show, for seniors or their family members that might be considering attending ICC next year. So you'll want to be sure and get that information. They also have a website available for more information on there as well. So you want to be sure and check that out. And then we'll wrap up the show by going back to our Renaissance Bank postgame report with Coach Sean Cannon talking about the Indians' 37-7 win over Holmes. And we'll also listen to the ICC All-American Band performance from that game as well. As always, we got a jam-packed show. So let's take a break, come back with the ICC Hour presented by Renaissance Bank right after this.
If this just cost a little bit less.
Let's take a look at that with the Renaissance replay. Make the right call with over 400,000 shopping discounts right from the Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking app.
Might be a little while before I get to the bank.
That's an incomplete pass. Let's give it a Renaissance replay. Renaissance Mobile Check Deposit. Make the right call and open an account with Renaissance today.
Everyone has a unique story to tell. Maybe your story has you performing your new song in front of a crowd, getting to play your favorite sport, or enjoying a horseback ride in the country. At Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our group of skilled surgeons understand your need to continue your story. That is why we are the preferred choice for orthopedic care. Thank you for choosing us. Our story is you. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi.
Ever since we opened our doors in 1964, Davis Ford in Fulton has been committed to providing the highest level of customer service and customer satisfaction. That level of commitment is shown in our 18 Ford President's Awards for overall customer experience. Whether you're looking for a tune-up, a trade-in, or a new F-150, the team at Davis Ford is here to serve you. Come see us today in Fulton. Call us at 662-862-3711 or visit us online at davisfordsales.com. Davis Ford, small-town dealership, small-town prices.
High school seniors, make your plan to join us for Fall Preview Day at Itawamba Community College. Voted the #1 community college in the state 4 years in a row, come see what all ICC has to offer you and your future from faculty members within the program of your interest. Registration is open now for October the 21st and 22nd and November the 4th and 12th. Limited spots are available and they're filling up fast, so sign up today at iccms.edu/preview days. Itawamba Community College, the best start here.
In Searcy, Arkansas, a young man says I love you for the first time, but his girlfriend doesn't quite hear. In Franklin, Tennessee, a boy encounters his first pickle. And in Kyle, Texas, after a mission for tots, cousins realize they're a long way from Kyle, Texas. One day, many people, millions of orders. This is Howie Sonic.
Playing on tour takes years of dedication, hours of practice, focused precision, and nerves of steel. That's how you become great at the game, but not how you should bank. That's why Allie Ewing chose Renaissance Bank. Their easy-to-use app makes banking a breeze, no matter where she is. Renaissance Bank, understanding you.
We're talking with Coach Milam here with the ICC golf team. And Coach, coming off the fall invitational that we hosted over at River Birch, before we get in the tournament, let's just sing the praises of River Birch. Great host of the tournament. Weather wasn't it wasn't bad, but River Birch just knocked it out of the park as always. And, it's one of those courses that kind of fell off for a little bit, but man, they're doing such a great job to bring it back to be one of the marquee courses in Northeast Mississippi.
Yep. The new manager that got there, and they've been there, I think, the last 3 years, and the head pro Kelly, and the owner is also the superintendent, and they've done a phenomenal job getting the course in good shape. And this weekend, or Monday and Tuesday, went phenomenal.
Absolutely. Well, let's talk about the tournament. First tournament we've hosted in a few years now. Guys came out, finished 4th, best finish of the season. So as a team or as a coach, they're doing what you hope to. They improve each time they go out. So just talk about the tournament and how you felt it went.
We had a really solid first day. We had a lot of people play how they should, and we were in a good position to move up and play even better than we played. But still, the bad round the second day is one of the better rounds of last year. I mean, the I think it was 315 or 318. That's one of the best scores we shot at all last year, and so that's bad for this team that I expect of them. So that's a good improvement for sure.
And as we said, as a coach, that's really what you want to do is, build on Monday, improve on Tuesday. So they are getting better throughout the season. So that's got to be a positive for you as a coach to see that.
It is. And we had 4 freshmen ended up shooting the lowest scores. I had two freshmen playing individuals. They actually shot better scores than some of our starters. Mm-hmm. So I'll be looking at them moving forward.
All right. Well, let's just talk about it. Golf is an individual sport, but also a team sport. How do you go about coaching golf on the collegiate level?
So it's important for me to not just make it about a team sport because we want every individual to play as good as they can. Mm-hmm. If they do so, then the team score will be the best. We had 2 kids that were in the running to try to win the tournament this week, which was awesome and it was fun. And so we spent a lot of time with those 2 trying to get them prepared to win or to take a victory home. And if they do that, then it'll also help the team score. But it's important that everybody plays as best as they can as an individual, as well as play smart and remembers there's also a team score that goes into every competition.
Gotcha. Now, do they do qualifying during the week, or say maybe somebody that shoots the best score in the tournament before automatically carries over? How do you determine who plays from one week to the next?
It's a little bit of both. The tournament scores that they shoot in a tournament matters a lot because for the qualifiers, each qualifier puts a scoring average in. Well, a tournament round requires a lot more strenuous attention, and it's more important. So that weighs a little bit heavier than just the normal qualifying rounds we do throughout the week to determine who is the starting 5.
All right, so where do you play often? I know Fulton Country Club some, but do
River Birch and Natchez Trace, both of those are probably 2 of the main places we play a lot because both of them are set differently. They're 2 different type of golf courses, but they are both very challenging in their own right.
Now, do they help out, or does it cost, or how does that work?
Our friends at River Birch, Fulton, and Natchez Trace are really nice to us. They have not charged us a thing awesome. As far as all year. They charge the kids a cart fee if they want to ride in the carts, but as far as walking and using the facilities, They let them do it for free, and it's amazing.
And that's a great partnership to have, and something that really kind of goes unsung is the fact that these golf courses are investing in our kids by letting them have those opportunities to come play. And it's investing in themselves, too, because, you might hear one of them be like, hey, I got to play at Riververse. It's a really cool course. Why don't we come up and play this weekend? So they're investing in themselves as well, but really cool if they're able to help out in that sense. So we talked about the tournament play. Well, now let's talk about a little fundraising. You've got a tournament coming up. It's going to be a three-man scramble, or three-person scramble, I should say, to be politically correct, on Friday, October the 29th. And that's going to be out at Natchez Trace?
Yes,
Natchez Trace. So just talk about that tournament coming up, and we'll give you a little bit more information on how people can sign up or maybe even sponsor a hole.
Absolutely. So we have hole sponsorships. It's $125. What it'll be is we'll put a sign on a hole for each hole sponsor you get. There'll be a sign on that hole, and that will kind of help advertise your business and also help us and help the kids. It was really important for me taking the job. Last year we played the minimum schedule, which was essentially kind of what our budget allowed for. And then this year I found it really important that if I want my kids to transfer and bounce on the next program, I need to get them in some Division II tournaments and some NAIA tournaments. And in order to do that, I'm having to host a fundraiser to raise some money to help out, support them, and support us.
Absolutely. And again, that tournament is on Friday, October the 29th. It'll be a registration at noon, 1 p.m. shotgun start. You get T-shirts, you get lunch. It's $125 per player on that sense. Payouts are going to be first and second place as well. So let's talk about Natchez Trace course. I haven't played there myself, but I've heard a lot of people talk about how it's another course that's coming back around and coming back up. So it's almost like a revival of golf in Northeast Mississippi. So great cause here to be able to play it at the Trace.
Yes, sir. They've also done a good job. This about probably a year and a half ago, we got a brand new superintendent that was there back in 2012, 2013, which had the course looking in the best shape it had looked in years. And he's done a phenomenal job turning that place around. And the new GM, Dale Boudreaux, somebody I worked closely with at Golf First in the past, and he also graduated from ICC, which is awesome.
A neighbor of mine lives right down the road from me.
Yep, exactly. And so he's also really nice to us, and they're giving us a really good deal to where most of the money that is paid for the tournament can go back into the program and help us.
That's awesome. And again, that's on October the 29th. That's a Friday. So you can go ahead and get your weekend started early. Come out there, 1 p.m. shotgun start. We'll have more information on letsgoicc.com. But, Coach, if they need to get up with you, and there might be somebody out there that's just interested in supporting that may not play golf, but may want to reach out to you to help support the kids or the guys on the golf team, how can they reach out to you?
Phone number 662-401-6298. Or email at tsmilam, MILAM03 at iccms.edu. And if you don't want to spend $125 on a whole sponsor, or you don't want to get a team in, or you just don't have time, that's perfectly fine. We would be happy for $20 or $5 or however much it is that you want to give towards the cause. It is all very greatly appreciated.
Well, Coach, I appreciate your time. I know you get out there and practice with the guys this afternoon. So good luck the rest of the season. I know your season's split, so you got one more to go here in the fall. Then we'll jump into spring play as well. But good luck, and hopefully have a good turnout on this 29th.
Why settle for a checking account that just holds your money? Renaissance Rewards Extra gives you so much more. Like savings at more than 400,000 retailers, 24/7 roadside assistance, a cell phone protection plan worth up to $400, $25 in ATM fee refunds per monthly cycle, and a great interest rate when you meet 3 easy qualifications. Get extra today at rewardsextra.com. Renaissance Bank, understanding you. Member FDIC.
Get a free extra most bestest pizza right now at littlecaesars.com.
Ding dong!
Order $15 or more for delivery and get a free extra most bestest pizza. Use code EXTRA PIZZA at Little Caesars.
Pizza, pizza.
Little Caesars new crazy calzone, julienne pepperoni. It's so tasty. Garlic white sauce. Here comes the bite. Here comes the...
Yummy!
The dream about the crazy calzone again?
You also said some weird things about giraffes.
We're not Big Pizza, we're Little Caesars. The new crazy calzone for $8.49.
Pizza, pizza.
They say Diet Coke is a mom's drink. Well, you copied her jeans, her spin, her shoes, her scrunchie, and whether you realize it or not, her music. Now, copy her drink. Drink what your mama gave you.
Hey, honey, could you help me with this? Today tastes like staying in. And it never tasted this good.
High school seniors, make your plan to join us for Fall Preview Day at Itawamba Community College. Voted the #1 community college in the state 4 years in a row, come see what all ICC has to offer you and your future from faculty members within the program of your interest. Registration is open now for October the 21st and 22nd and November the 4th and 12th. Limited spots are available and they're filling up fast, so sign up today at iccms.edu/preview days. Itawamba Community College, the best start here.
Hey Indian fans, I'm Ricky Murphy, real estate agent, Tommy Morgan Realtors, and I'm also a proud alumni of the All-American Marching Band. Itawamba Community College was my home for 2 years, and where you decide to make your home will be one of the most important decisions of your life. Whether you're looking to create a plan to buy your first home, or if you're ready today to make a move into your forever home, give me a call or send me a message so we can discuss your next move. And for my family, roll Tribe!
So when are you going to give me back for the pizza?
Oh, personal foul. Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Make a successful handoff when you transfer funds to friends and family with Zelle and the Renaissance mobile app. Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Make the right call for 24/7 roadside assistance and sign up for Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking today.
And welcome back to the ICC Hour here on Super Talk Mississippi 101.9 FM. And as always, the ICC Hour is being presented to you by our friends at Renaissance Bank. Learn more about their rewards extra checking accounts by visiting renaissancebank.com. Now, as we talked in the top of the show, we're going to talk with Jake Hartfield now about our upcoming preview days here at the college. And before we get to that, Jake, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Adam.
All right, so the fall preview days, what are those?
Yeah, so Fall Preview Days is really geared towards our senior high school students to come on campus. So we're offering 4 different options, 3 on the Fulton campus and 1 on the Tupelo campus. But this is an opportunity for students to come in and get an idea of what student life might be like at ICC, both inside and outside the classroom. So you'll have an opportunity to meet with different program directors and faculty members, but also hear from student leaders about PTK and honors, financial aid, and also student involvement.
So this is really the first time we've done something in 2 years. Thanks a lot, COVID.
Yeah.
But I know this is going to be something really good because there's a lot of kids out there that don't know exactly what PTK can offer, what student activities are going on here at ICC. So this is very valuable information for students that might be like, I don't know if I want to go to ICC because they don't have this, they don't have that. They come and find out they got that and then some.
Yeah. And so, I kind of describe it as more of an extended tour. You might come for an individual tour here on campus, but Fall Preview Days, it leaves about 4 or 5 hours for us to really connect with you. And we'll also have different opportunities to tour our residence halls and have a campus tour, and those will be optional for participants. But with Fall Preview Days, because of COVID, we'll have about 50 to 75 spots for each session. So there will be limited spots, and you can only bring 1 guest with you. But I think it's really important for seniors to start making those decisions in that fall semester of their senior year, and this is a perfect opportunity to do that.
Yeah, and that was going to be my next thing to bring up. Even though we're still starting to show good signs going back towards COVID cases declining, it is still going to be COVID safe for those that may be worried about it in that situation. So it's the student and then just a guardian, a parent, or somebody that wants to come with us in that sense as well. So for those that are already interested, and we'll revisit this as well, how can they find out and learn more, or maybe even sign up?
Yeah, so in your high schools, you'll probably start to see posters about Fall Preview Days, and there'll be a QR code and also a web address. But for individuals that just want to go quickly to register, they can go to www.iccms.edu/preview days and register there. And you'll get an email on logistics and the schedule once you register with us, but also we're sending out postcards this week. So on that postcard, if you're in our database, so if you are in our area high schools or you've joined our mailing list, you'll get that postcard, and you should have received already an email about it. But on that postcard, there'll be a QR code that goes directly to the registration link.
Okay, so let's talk about the day in general. What can they expect? I mean, obviously you want to wear good shoes, something comfortable to walk around in, but what can they expect whenever they do show up here, and kind of just walk them through the schedule, I guess you could say?
Yeah, so there'll be some afternoon sessions and there'll be some morning sessions. So for those morning sessions, check-in starts at 8 a.m. We'll have an opening session, and then we'll do a student-faculty panel, so you'll hear from faculty members and from students about what ICC is like both inside the classroom and outside the classroom. Then there's going to be 2 breakout sessions, and on the registration form, you can select which session you want to go to. But that first breakout session, students can choose to go to learn more about academic programs, or health science programs, or career education programs. And then that breakout session 2 will be more focused on financial aid, so how to pay for college, PTK and our honors college, and then student involvement. So the students and their parent get to kind of pick and choose what they would like to go to during those breakout sessions. And then there is a break for lunch. We will offer lunch in our cafeteria, but it will be $5 for students that are interested. But on the registration form, you can put that. But there are great restaurants in Fulton if you'd like to go elsewhere. And then there'll be optional campus and housing tours after lunch from 1 to 2:30 for those morning sessions. And for our afternoon sessions, those optional housing and campus tours will be before the opening session from 11 a.m. to 12:30. And so you'll get an opportunity to get a campus tour. It will probably be a group tour since there will be that will be a high interest. And then you'll be able to go in each of our residence hall and see a room and see what that looks like.
Nice. Okay, so say for instance a student wants to go to one breakout session, a parent and student doesn't choose one for financial aid, but obviously the parent who is probably going to be paying for it much rather go hear something. Can they break up those?
Yeah, that would be fine if they would like to do that. But for the registration form, if the student could just pick which one they would want to go to, just to make sure that we'll have enough space for each of those sessions. But and where we'll have them for each of those sessions, there will be plenty of space. But that will be totally fine.
Okay. And what are the dates on those?
Yeah, so the dates are. For the Fulton campus, it will be Thursday, October 21st, and that's an afternoon session. There is November 4th, which is a Thursday, and that will be an afternoon session as well. And then Friday, November 12th, will be a morning session on the Fulton campus. The only Tupelo session that we'll provide is on Friday, October 22nd, and it'll be a morning session.
Okay. And then say, for instance, if somebody can't necessarily make those dates, how can they still find out more about the college, schedule a tour, and just set up a time for them to come look?
Yeah, so we always encourage students throughout your senior year, the summer before, to connect with us through an individual tour. Because during an individual tour, you'll be able to sit down with a recruiter personally, just one-on-one, and then go on an individual campus tour. So we encourage students, if they can't make fall preview days, to visit us at tours.iccms.edu and schedule a tour with us. And we're wide open. We're wanting students to come in and us provide that, especially after the last year. So we encourage you, if you can't come to this type of event, that you would come for an individual tour.
And if you're a teacher that's went to ICC or a counselor that's went to ICC would be part of those tours, you want to come back yourself, because Baldwin came by the other day.
Yeah.
And Mallory Moore now, she played softball here and was Chief Winnemall, or was friends with Chief Winnemall, let me say that. And she was texting me while she was on campus, and she was like, my goodness, this place has changed so much. And she hasn't been gone more than 10 years. So it's a great opportunity for that. And plus, individuals that may be in the system that would be able to make those trips, come back, go down Menroon Lane, and tell the kids how awesome their time was here at ICC.
Yeah, and for those high school counselors that might be interested in group tours, you can email us at go-to-ICC@iccms.edu, and we can set up those group tours for particular high schools. So if that's something you're interested in, we had a great time with Baldwin the other day, and we have some schools that are already scheduled for those group tours. So whether it's an individual tour or a group tour, we want to make sure that our students feel, our incoming students feel that they are prepared and ready to be an ICC Indian.
For those that might still be, say, well, I don't want to don't have the time or can't make the time, is online tours still available?
There is a virtual option, and so during that virtual option, you'll be able to have a Zoom call with a recruiter. So it's very similar to what you would get in an on-campus experience. It's just all done through Zoom, and then we would provide the links to our YouTube page that would have more of a virtual experience of the campus tour. Awesome. But you would have that Zoom option to meet individually with that recruiter.
Awesome. So you got every corner covered then. So
that's right.
Basically, if you want to learn something about ICC, it's your fault if you didn't.
That's right.
So, well, Jake, anything else you need to add on the fall preview days coming up, or maybe just recap those dates and the site to be able to sign up for that?
Yeah, so you can register at iccms.edu/preview days. And for the dates, it'll be Thursday, October 21st at the Fulton campus, Friday, October 22nd on the Tupelo campus, and then November 4th and 12th on the Fulton campus. And for our juniors out there, I know this is more kind of geared towards our seniors for fall preview days, but for our juniors, we'll have spring preview days, which will be in March. And so you'll have an opportunity to come to campus and learn a little bit more about the campus during the spring semester.
Awesome. Well, Jake, I appreciate everything you and your team are doing to get the word out about ICC and get some more students here. And one more time, if you need more information about that, just simply go to iccms.edu or go to iccms.edu. Is that correct? That's your email address?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, all right. Well, we'll be back more of the ICC Hour right after this here on Super Talk Mississippi. High school seniors, make your plan to join us for Fall Preview Day at Itawamba Community College. Voted the #1 community college in the state 4 years in a row, come see what all ICC has to offer you and your future from faculty members within the program of your interest. Registration is open now for October the 21st and 22nd and November the 4th and 12th. Limited spots are available and they're filling up fast, so sign up today at iccms.edu/preview days. Itawamba Community College, the best start here.
Why settle for a checking account that just holds your money? Renaissance Rewards Extra gives you so much more. Like savings at more than 400,000 retailers, 24/7 roadside assistance, a cell phone protection plan worth up to $400, $25 in ATM fee refunds per monthly cycle, and a great interest rate when you meet 3 easy qualifications. Get extra today at rewardsextra.com. Renaissance Bank, understanding you. Member FDIC.
They used to call me Sir Sauce back in the day.
I knew you was going to claim
Sir
that.
Sauce a lot. You know.
Will is the sauciest
guy they know. Well, when I used to date your auntie, she said I was saucy.
Sonic Crave Cheeseburger. You a saucy cat, man.
If I crave something, I have to have it.
So what are you craving? Like, what do you crave?
Attention, apparently. Look at him all sitting in the middle.
I know, right? It is really awkward. You just chose to sit there.
Sonic Crave Cheeseburger.
Everyone has a unique story to tell. Maybe your story has you performing your new song in front of a crowd, getting to play your favorite sport, or enjoying a horseback ride in the country. At Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our group of skilled surgeons understand your need to continue your story. That is why we are the preferred choice for orthopedic care. Thank you for choosing us. Our story is you. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi.
Ever since we opened our doors in 1964, Davis Ford in Fulton has been committed to providing the highest level of customer service and customer satisfaction. That level of commitment is shown in our 18 Ford President's Awards for overall customer experience. Whether you're looking for a tune-up, a trade-in, or a new F-150, the team at Davis Ford is here to serve you. Come see us today in Fulton. Call us at 662-862-3711 or visit us online at davisfordsales.com. Davis Ford, small-town dealership, small-town prices.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Renaissance Bank postgame report. ICC wins it by the final score of 37-7 over Holmes, as we're going to take a look at some of these Little Caesars instant replays. These replays are being brought to you by our friends at Little Caesars in Fulton. Next time you're looking for something hot and ready, look no further than the Little Caesars, located at 1405 South Adams Street, right here in Fulton. One of their new calzones sounds really good about now, because lunch at 11 has wore off a long time ago. And Coach Cannon, 30 big win tonight. Took care of business, all aspects of the game. You were able to find ways to score in tonight. Just your thoughts on the contest tonight.
Yeah, them taking the ball to start the game. Look, and I told the offense this week, I said, guys, y'all might not get a lot of possessions, just depending on how the game goes. And the thing I challenge the defense to do is to make them drive the field. Now Holmes backed themselves up there in the first half with some penalties, but a lot of those are self-inflicted penalties as well. But a team like this, you've got to make them earn what they get, and that was a big thing we wanted to make sure that we practiced this week of not giving up the big play. Don't give this team a 2 to 3 play drive. And it helped us. We stay. We blocked the 2 punts, and then we picked up one on defense there. So we played all night on defense. I don't know what the TOP was, but I guarantee Holmes had the ball way more than we did. But that's just the way it goes. But real proud of the kids. That's what I told them. I said, hey, we found a way on defense, special teams, offense, all of them come together tonight. And, and here's the thing about Holmes. I'm watching the tape all week, and every time you look up going into the second quarter, it's 7-0. It's 0-0. Holmes has played everybody close in the first half. And then you look up in the second half, and we popped some runs there and was able to get up on them and then cause the turnovers there. And, so it was a great team win, And the hardest thing this week also is getting ready for this offense. It's, we can practice it all we want to, but they're good at running what they do. And we weren't very good at trying to simulate it, but it took us a little bit to get the speed of the game and everything. But real proud of the kids.
Coach, let me say this, 2 back-to-back Northern Division wins of what you wanted. And we talk about this all the time, the importance of special teams. But to block 2 punts tonight for 2 touchdowns, I think that's turned the momentum of the game. Great special team play. It did,
and something we've been real close at all year. We got one last week there and had 2 tonight. And really the second one was on a return, but we always wanted to force the kick. Had 2 going in the middle and 2 off the edge, and we saw the punter there on film. He'd have dropped a lot of them. The snap would have been good, and he just dropped them. I said, we always got to make sure, and we just, we got to rough him the one time, and then the last time I said, do not rough him, and he goes in there, and I said, he comes off, and he's that good? I said, yeah, at least you can block the ball. That's fine, But yeah, I think it was like a scoring barrage there. We had to, had that one, and then we turned around and picked the fumble up, and Antonio ran it in, and so you look up, and that was a 14-point swing, kind of broke their back.
Yeah, Coach, we've kind of course, the last 2 weeks, this week and last week, Hunter Jones, heck, that's what we've talked about here, and, of course, even looked a little more sharp and crisp tonight than he did last week, throwing those passes, throws a good ball, and looked comfortable back there in the pocket tonight. And so I know y'all been prepping him at practice each week and working with him and getting him into these spots right here, getting him ready for these big games. Talk about Hunter Jones and where y'all kind of gotten him and how much he has progressed.
Well, you always say, hey, we're going to have this guy, ready to go. And you look up, and, Dylan's been out with his ankle for a couple weeks, and, it's kind of look up, and that's that next man up mentality. And I think Hunter's done a good job. Coach Cook's done a really good job of, not putting a lot on Hunter. What can Hunter do and work those things in practice and everything. And I think he's got a pretty good command of the offense. The kids rally around him, and he's learned to put the blame sometimes on himself. As a young kid coming in out of high school that, 3A player of the year and threw for whatever yards he threw for, I got this. You get to college, it's hard. And I think that's one thing he learned early was college football is a hard game to play. It takes work to be good. And I think he's understood that now that I can't go out there and do what I used to do because everybody can run and they're fast and they're going to cover my guys. But I think he's learned, to take command of that run he got there on the one down there. And he broke down there to get the long first down. Of course, I was over here drawing stuff on the bench, and I didn't see a lot of it, but I did see that run that he had and hit the screen pass or hit the bootleg over there to Brooks and everything. And so he's, so we're finding things for him to do, and I'm proud of Tylen coming in there as well. He's a guy that he's a guy that we can, we're putting more and more on him as the week goes. And, and it took him, it's week 6 now, going into week 7. It took him a little bit of time. And so we've been able to get him some game reps, and that can only benefit those kids going down the road as well, because you never know when you got to have them. Dylan, I think, maybe could have went tonight, but we just didn't feel like he had a getting that ankle, trying to get back well. And so we just kind of said, hey, let's go with Hunter and Tylen. And, we still have our little Wildcat package with him and everything. And so, but I think Coach Cook's done a good job of grooming those guys and making them grow up quick. That's one of the biggest things, and that's one of the hardest positions, to play in college is quarterback. And so, but he's done a really good job for us.
Coach, we want you to celebrate tonight, but we know what's coming up next Thursday night, and I think Adam can get us the score here. We're playing an extremely talented football team, Northwest, at their place next Thursday night. We wanted to take care of business the last 2 Thursdays. We've done that. I want you to enjoy this game, but I know you're going to be ready for next Thursday night.
Yeah, going back over there again. We played over there last year and everything, and and our kids know they know kids on that team, and we know what kind of players they got, and but I'll match my kids up, the way we've been playing the last couple weeks, and we've been battle tested, and that's what I told them after the game, Mr. Jim. I said, look, guys, here's a disheartening thing. We could have been doing this all year, just finding that mixture of not beating ourselves, and and just like with Gullish, bless his heart, all year I've been over there going, please don't let this happen, and there's a ball go over his head, and we've been dodging bullets on that deal all year, and it happened tonight, and I was just sitting there telling myself all year, maybe it won't happen, but, I thought that was a big stop by the defense, to answer them right there, and then, they end up having to punt on that drive too, and, but we know they're going to be well coached. They got good players, and, got a returning quarterback, and, all the good things about them and stuff, and, but that's what I told them. That's that's the one you circle every year to try to go in and battle them, and we battled them. The last 2 or 3 years we played their tails off, and and that's one thing we're looking forward to getting on the bus and headed over there. You look up and it's another week on top of you.
Well, they're winning right now, 38-14 over Gulf Coast. That's in the fourth quarter. Got 2 more scores I'm going to throw out, even though it has nothing to do with tonight, because they're crazy scores right now. Delta leading Northeast 19-7. That's in the fourth quarter. Pearl River trailing Jones 28-22. That's also in the fourth quarter there. Sean, I'm going to wrap things up by doing what we normally do. I know you like to address the crowd. That was great tonight. Took a little while to get into the game, but they finally did. But able to see that 37-7 win over Holmes. So if you will, give you a chance to address those and also listen and watch the game tonight.
Yeah, I know watching, Holmes' offense is, sometimes maybe like watching paint dry. I don't know if a team is huddled up for that long.
Yeah.
Of a time we played this year, like they running, that's old school. They run a guy on, run a guy off.
Mm-hmm.
Coaches are telling the guy to play and runs on, and so I know it's kind of like a lull type of deal, but the big plays on the punt blocks and the, you could hear them when we made the plays. There they all, yep. and we make those close to breaking plays on offense, and everybody gets up and going, and that's what I told the kids at halftime. I'm like, I told them this last week. I said, guys, don't ever take for granted the crowd we get to play in week in and week out. We go into, last week and the kids are like, coaches, I'm saying, hey man, we've got an atmosphere that equals none, in our league, and I'll say that, every week in and week out. The way our administration has things around here to bring people to the games and and everything, and we have a lot of loyal local people I see in the stands every week, and in our families and the band and everything like that, and so we our kids can't ask for a better junior college atmosphere at all, and hopefully I know I usually get a lot of texts after here. I go and check my phone, and people watch the game online and everything, and so we have a lot of people that from around the country. I got buddies in Nebraska watching this, and out of New Mexico, and so they always, they tune in and watch us, and, so that makes it special as well. But I'm just glad for our kids, to experience another win, and the hard work they've been putting in, and, being able to get the win is great for them.
Indians win it 37-7 over Holmes. Get ready to hit the road to Senatobia next week. Sean, thank you for your time, and good luck next week.
Appreciate it.
As we'll bring back in here Brad and Dr. Boggs,
Brad.
and Mr. Jim Ingram. As guys, we got a little bit of business to take care of here in the press box. It's going to be a tough one. Sonic star of the game.
Well, I got one, and
okay,
I'm jumping in because I don't want Mr. Ingram to take him. And I won't put the pressure on him, but I'm going to go with Eric Watts with the 2 big blocks there on special teams, 2 big plays there, and scores off of that. Now I say blocks. It was 2 block punts. Not setting, Eric Watts didn't necessarily get both of those blocks, but he did score off of those. Big momentum shift with those, as we discussed, Mr. Ingram. Again, how we scored first with it, and then, of course, Eric Watts picking up another one at the end there, or in the third quarter. So great job by Eric Watts.
I agree, and I'm going to go with Eric Watts. 2 touchdowns, 12 points tonight, played solid all night. He's player of the game.
Those are your Sonic star of the game. Fans, don't forget to download the Sonic app to get these specials that are not offered to the general public. So many great savings that we can't name them all right now, or we'll be late for the game at Senatobia next week. Melissa Dunn and all the fine folks there at Sonic are happy to sponsor ICC Athletics here on the ICC Sports Network. Our game recap was brought to you by Sam's Town Market. Sam Ferris and the rest of the crew at Sam's Town Market proudly serves some of the best meats and produce around in the North Mississippi area, along with a wide variety of specialty items. Stop by and visit Sam's Town Market, located at 3325 North Highway 371, right in the heart of Manatee. We'd also like to thank our other sponsors on the night: Renaissance Bank, Davis Ford, Sonic of Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, Little Caesars, the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, First American National Bank, Cagle Eye Center, the Bank of Okolona, the ICC Foundation and Alumni Association, the ICC BSU, Tommy Morgan Real Estate Agent, Ricky Murphy, Max Homes, and Sam's Town Market. Your Indians will be back in action next Thursday when they travel to Senatobia to take on nationally ranked Rangers of Northwest. The First American National Bank opening kick is scheduled for 6:30. The game will be available on Let'sGoICCTV.com, the Red Channel, along with Super Talk Mississippi 101.9 FM, starting with the Davis Ford pregame show at 6 p.m. Remember, for updates for all 11 of ICC's intercollegiate athletic programs, visit Let'sGoICC.com and follow Let's Go ICC on your favorite social media platform. So, for Brad Boggs, Jim Ingram, Lee Adams, Raphael Henry, Will Simmons, Kim Dill, and all the great folks back there at Super Talk Tupelo, thank you for taking time out of your Thursday night to join us for this presentation of ICC Athletics. So long for Fulton, where your Indians pick up the 37-7 win over the Holmes Bulldogs. Have a blessed evening, and as always, Roll Tribe.
Why settle for a checking account that just holds your money? Renaissance Rewards Extra gives you so much more. Like savings at more than 400,000 retailers, 24/7 roadside assistance, a cell phone protection plan worth up to $400, $25 in ATM fee refunds per monthly cycle, and a great interest rate when you meet 3 easy qualifications. Get extra today at rewardsextra.com. Renaissance Bank, understanding you. Member FDIC.
High school seniors, make your plan to join us for Fall Preview Day at Itawamba Community College. Voted the #1 community college in the state 4 years in a row, come see what all ICC has to offer you and your future from faculty members within the program of your interest. Registration is open now for October the 21st and 22nd and November the 4th and 12th. Limited spots are available and they're filling up fast, so sign up today at iccms.edu/preview days. Itawamba Community College, the best start here.
Everyone has a unique story to tell. Maybe your story has you performing your new song in front of a crowd, getting to play your favorite sport, or enjoying a horseback ride in the country. At Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our group of skilled surgeons understand your need to continue your story. That is why we are the preferred choice for orthopedic care. Thank you for choosing us. Our story is you. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 14-0, ICC with the lead here at halftime. We're going to take you to the field for this performance from the ICC All-American Band and come back with more of the Little Caesars halftime report right after this.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Itawamba Community College is proud to present to you the 2021 ICC All-American Marching Band. We are thrilled to perform for you this year's program, One Giant Leap. We open our program this evening with the 1969 David Bowie classic, Space Oddity, and the 2013 One Republic hit, Counting Stars. And now, the ICC All-American Marching Band. Now we present the 1969 Steve Miller Band hit, Space Cowboy, featuring our Indianette dancers. Program continues with the 1998 Beastie Boys single Intergalactic, featuring our percussion section. Close today's performance with Elton John's 1972 single, Rocket Man, and Coldplay's 2014 hit, Sky Full of Stars. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2021 ICC All-American Marching Band.
Why settle for a checking account that just holds your money? Renaissance Rewards Extra gives you so much more. Like savings at more than 400,000 retailers, 24/7 roadside assistance, a cell phone protection plan worth up to $400, $25 in ATM fee refunds per monthly cycle, and a great interest rate when you meet 3 easy qualifications. Get extra today at rewardsextra.com. Renaissance Bank, understanding you. Member FDIC.
High school seniors, make your plan to join us for Fall Preview Day at Itawamba Community College. Voted the #1 community college in the state 4 years in a row, come see what all ICC has to offer you and your future from faculty members within the program of your interest. Registration is open now for October the 21st and 22nd and November the 4th and 12th. Limited spots are available and they're filling up fast, so sign up today at iccms.edu/preview days. Itawamba Community College, the best start here.
Ever since we opened our doors in 1964, Davis Ford in Fulton has been committed to providing the highest level of customer service and customer satisfaction. That level of commitment is shown in our 18 Ford President's Awards for overall customer experience. Whether you're looking for a tune-up, a trade-in, or a new F-150, the team at Davis Ford is here to serve you. Come see us today in Fulton. Call us at 662-862-3711 or visit us online at davisfordsales.com. Davis Ford, small-town dealership, small-town prices.
Everyone has a unique story to tell. Maybe your story has you performing your new song in front of a crowd, getting to play your favorite sport, or enjoying a horseback ride in the country. At Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our group of skilled surgeons understand your need to continue your story. That is why we are the preferred choice for orthopedic care. Thank you for choosing us. Our story is you. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi.
And that's going to do it for this week's ICC Hour. Before we close out the show, I want to remind you that you can keep up with all things ICC by visiting iccms.edu or following Itawamba CC on your favorite social media platform. If you're interested in ICC athletics, you can visit letsgoicc.com to keep up with all 11 of our intercollegiate athletic programs, or you can follow Let's Go ICC once again on your favorite social media platform for in-game updates, links to videos, and so much more. Now, of course, we'd love to see you at one of our 3 locations in Fulton, Tupelo, or Belden, so set up an appointment to see how Itawamba Community College can help prepare you for a better tomorrow by visiting iccms.edu. Join us right back here next Tuesday at 1:06 for the ICC Hour presented by Renaissance Bank. I'm Adam Gore saying have a blessed week, and as always, roll Tribe.
$5 for my own money?
That's a bad call. Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Sign up for Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking with ATM refunds today.
Here, you can be your best. The best train here. Learn here. Succeed here. Perform here. Win here. Thrive here. Itawamba Community College. The best start here.